We're on YouTube. Make sure you come on in and hit that subscribe button, please. Let me get this camera fixed up here. Hold on. So I figured I'd go live on TikTok and YouTube because everybody is talking about Austin Metcalf and um, Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, okay? These are both 17-year-old kids. Austin Metcalf is a twin, and he was unalived a few days ago or last week by Karmelo Anthony. And we're trying to figure out if this was self-defense or not. So that's where I'm at with that. Hey, Vivian, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Again, we're on TikTok and we're also on YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you thumbs up when you come in, please. We're waiting on Mr. Rico to come in. Again, I'm Lifestyles with Eric. We're live for the first time on TikTok. Hey, Kenyatta, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. We are live. We are live. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. When you come in, make sure you thumbs up the video, please. We are definitely on YouTube. And we want to know if everybody thinks this is self-defense or what. Trying to figure that. Mr. Rico, what's going on, my brother?
What's up, bro?
I cannot call it. I'm live on TikTok too. I'm live on TikTok. I'm trying to see if I can pull some people on TikTok and pull them on YouTube.
Okay.
So this is my first time going live on TikTok. I never went live on TikTok.
That's cool.
Oh no, what's going on?
That's good. That's good. Nothing really.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just waiting
How's
on.
that injury?
It's fresh. It's fresh. So it's kind of a it's basketball injury kind of thing. But man,
Right.
it's a freak sprung ankle.
What's going
I'll
on,
be
Chuck? Okay. Priscilla, thanks for coming in. Hey, hi, hello, hello. So we're on YouTube and we're talking about the young man or the young men that were involved in the unaliving. We had Carmelo Anthony and allegedly unalived Austin Metcalf. He was a twin. I think they're from Frisco, Texas, I believe. Hey, Bonnie, thanks for coming in tonight. Hey, Geraldine, thanks for coming in tonight. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. We're live. We're on YouTube. So make sure you go to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. D Nasty, thank you for coming in. All righty, everybody. Miss Bev Roundtree, thank you for coming in. We are live. We are live. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. We are live tonight. We're talking about Austin Metcalf, the 17-year-old teenager that was unalived allegedly by Mr. Carmelo Anthony. And we want to know if everybody thinks this is self-defense or I'm curious. I want everybody's opinion tonight. I think we're going to kind of try to do a live on that. And I just kind of want to know what everybody's opinion is on that. If you think it was self-defense, if you think it was unnecessary for him bringing a weapon in his book bag. I just heard some stuff today. They were not on school grounds. I think they were about 10 miles from the school or a school or the high school. I just want to know what you all think about this case that everybody's talking about with Mr. Young man Carmelo Anthony, 17 years old, allegedly unaliving Mr. Austin Metcalf. I'm hearing bullying. I'm hearing all sorts of things that the kid was being bullied by the twins. I don't know. I don't know. Have you heard anything, Rico?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
That's ironically his name is Carmelo Anthony.
Isn't it ironic? Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
It is.
Wow.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Thomas. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. We're on YouTube, and we're also doing a live TikTok tonight. We want to see what everybody thinks about this case. Everybody's talking about Austin Metcalf, the young man that was unalived allegedly by Karmelo Anthony, a 17-year-old student, I believe out of Frisco, Texas, I believe. And so we want to know what you think. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, everybody, if you don't mind. But if anybody's heard of the case, we talked about it a little bit briefly yesterday. But I want everybody to, definitely type your opinion in. Tell me what you think. What do you think about this case? Everybody's talking about it. I don't want it to turn into a racial thing or a black and white thing. These are two teenagers. Unfortunately, one is not here anymore. And condolences to his family. Let's not forget that a teenager's gone. So condolences to his family.
Right.
Condolences. So not taking any sides or anything like that. Just trying to get everybody's opinion on what you think. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Messages.
Did I think did I even put I did put my little 2 cents in about that yesterday, right? I did put my
but I mean we still we chatting about it. Like I said, everybody's kind of talking about it a little bit. So I figured, hey, we might as well talk about it,
And
let's dig more into it. What'd you say?
What did you get what did the feedback you got? Was it negative, positive, or what?
I mean,
everybody's opinionated, so you take stuff with a grain of salt, but
right. I mean, I'm hearing it's really both, man. I'm hearing racial. I'm hearing sending to jail, throw away the key. Why did he bring a knife? I don't support bullying, but I don't support an unaliving of a child either. I think the bullying stuff has definitely gotten out of hand, for sure. But, as a kid that was bullied a little bit when I was young, and I just stood up for myself. It didn't drive me nuts. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's not, we come from a different school. So, kids now are
we come from a different generation.
A different what?
Generation.
Period. Yeah. Period. And it just
not knocking the new generation, but man, it was just some stuff that I don't know, man. And it's hard. It's hard to digest some of the stuff. I can imagine how the generation before us feel when we was, but man, but they looking at us, our generation, and the generation now, and they probably like, man, what are we gonna do about it? Like the old song.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be coming in the grandparent stage here in a little while, so whenever I'm gonna keep my. What'd you say?
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep my values. I'm gonna keep them grits and gravies and the things that I learned from the hard knocks. I'm gonna keep that in me, but I know that you have to tweak it
nowadays. Yeah, you have boundaries. It's certain things that, that we let a certain freedom with our children did that our parents didn't let us do. So it's certain things that we let our children, and I'll say that it's certain things I'll let my daughters or something they get away with. Like I wasn't a strict like that, but they do know I got boundaries. They do know not to play with me at certain little things or whatever. They know not to disrespect me verbally or whatever. They know.
Right.
They know, but
yeah. kids just their emotions are so much different now than how we were when they handle things different. They're a lot
They're
more
highly
emotional. They just I think I want to say the music has things to do with it, the video games, but you also have to raise your children, and you can't allow the music to influence your children to be followers and to do things that the music says. I think video games as my age, I think video games for younger kids, if you start a little kid out on them, I think that it could desensitize them at some point, possibly, according to what they're playing. Um, and I think that's the reason why it may be a little easier to unalive a young person's. It's so much easier for them to unalive each other because of the video games that they're watching, maybe sometimes, and the music that they're listening to. I mean, I listened to gangster rap my whole life, but it didn't necessarily influence me to do anything wrong. I listened to the stories of the music. Um, I was mesmerized by some of the stories, but not necessarily told to go do it, and I did it. You know, I don't know.
But I mean, we tune different. Well, our frequencies is different.
Right, right,
We
right,
we know
right.
we know how to decipher. See, but our generation, if you a gimmicky or you a follower, you really ain't worth the trouble. So we our best bet to keep you just away
Right,
because you're
right.
gonna do too much. You're gonna do too much, so you'll draw attention. So, but yeah, we was tuned different though, man. I can't really say I can, but I can't as much as I love music, and I'm a music lover. But and you know, I hate to hear that sometimes. Oh, music is just bad.
I
Music
hate to
is the
hear it
devil.
too. I mean,
Music is the devil and da da da. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, that's not. No, no, I don't want to hear it, and I don't hear it.
right,
Because
right,
music is my serenity, and it keeps me from snapping on somebody.
right. Exactly. And it's
Because
definitely my unwinding. I mean, I
a
get the phone.
gimmick person will have to listen to gangster rap to go do something. A
Right,
real, a real, a real one of them. They'll put on some classical jazz and slit your throat and go turn it back on when they at a nice level. So don't see all that's gimmicky. Like you going in walking like you just looking like you on like you so tough, but you ain't really about nothing. You can look the part, but you ain't the part. It's so easy to look the part these days.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It's definitely easy.
It's
Yeah,
easy to look the part. Oh yeah,
I,
he turned it
I,
up. Then he got tattoos and da da da. I'm the person that got the tattoos, and I want people to not look at that. I want them to see the tattoos and it makes them different. Even with my Jason on my shirt, I want them to look at me. Don't worry about the shirt. Worry about what I'm about to come at, what's coming out of my mouth and what's in here. All this is just what I like. I like horror movies,
exactly, exactly.
but it's not gonna make me go out and do. No, I'm not doing that. That's
Yeah.
just this art. It's just imitate. This is
And
art.
and I think a lot of times, Rico, music gets a bad rap, man. And
It
again,
does.
we're tuned on a different frequency, meaning that we don't we didn't music didn't influence us the way that it influences people now or kids now. We grew up when it was positive rap, and
Business.
or I remember when it was basically no rap at all, from Sugar Hill Gang coming on when it wasn't nothing, really hardly nothing out here, not in Indianapolis anyway. But just coming through the first beginnings of rap were things they didn't talk about doing nothing bad to people. None of that. It was just fun, having fun, and partying and listening to music and meeting girls and meeting guys. And that's what that's what our music was about. Again, on a different frequency.
Yeah,
we're tuned to a different frequency, and I completely get it. I mean, they've changed the frequency anyway.
yeah.
The megahertz have changed.
And it's
As you know, that the music used to be at a different megahertz, and the tone was different. That's the reason the love songs and the things from the 60s and the 70s, when they changed it just one decimal, that changed that changes your body frequency. It makes you feel a certain type of way, just by changing your that frequency, just that little bit. So I get it. I completely get it, man. I
but
get it.
it's so business, and that's just like sports now. Sports suck to look at sometimes because it's so businessified and so much nepotism, and it's so much um um it's just so much man, you can just tell that even sports is not genuine like it used to be. There's too many protect this rule. Of course, you don't want nobody getting hurt. Of course, you want that same star to play, but you got certain stars that they're gonna sit out because
Right.
and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Let's sit down for a minute. You can fake like you hurt. Get that money. You ain't playing nobody but a little mediocre team anyway.
Right. Right.
Now I do get that with some of the athletes, but man, some of them dudes, man, they don't nothing. They ain't they a lot of them flop. LeBron is the king flopper, but a lot of them do that, and you can't get physical no more, and you gotta can't do this, and it's just like what? And then then you got John Morant. He did his little thing, and then it's the other dudes who do stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Y'all
Don't
being
get me
y'all
started on Ja Morant, man.
yeah, they picking and choosing who they want to mess with. That's why Kevin Durant be ticked off all the time. Cause Kevin Durant be like, man, don't come to me with that BS. Cause he don't want to hear it. Cause he already know how they did Kyrie when they was teammates. He's like, y'all did Kyrie wrong. So
Right.
I don't want to hear a little crap. The
Hey,
media
Hope,
be
thanks for
trying to
coming in
stir up.
tonight. Make sure you thumbs up. Everybody, make sure you thumbs up on YouTube, please. Everybody on TikTok, make sure you go to my YouTube. It's Lifestyles with Eric. Lifestyles with Eric. Make sure you go on. I'd love to have you a part of my family. We do a little bit of everything, and I definitely would appreciate your opinion. You do not have to agree with anything I talk about, but I'm sure it'll be something
I
you
mean,
may agree with. So make sure you come on into YouTube, TikTokers and Pop Lockers, okay? I'd definitely love to have you a part of our family. All right. Would you say, Mr. Rico?
now just saying about just like so it just how they just do things and it waters it down. It waters down sports. Business has watered down music. It just waters it down. It makes it like all you gotta do is look the part. You don't even have to live that life. Just look it.
Well, now it's about looking the part. Now you exactly. You don't have to live it. You look it,
You look
and
it.
then that's what's getting a lot of these brothers unalive too. So unfortunately, trying to look the part and act the part, and not living that life, and then going into somebody's neighborhood trying to act a donkey and getting something happen, making something happen to you. Then, yeah, hey,
And what-
it all comes with a consequence.
and
Consequence.
what's so bad, Eric, that I my playlist and how my ears is that I like independent artists anyway. I like the ones that's not popular. Cause you get popular, I don't even like you no more. But the ones that don't really care about that kind of business part of it. They just want to put themselves out there as an artist because streaming is, nobody really gets paid for streaming anyways. So, but I just hate the fact that it's so many just trash rap out there that gets all this publicity, but you got the ones that's so good that you don't know about. And then I'll play a little bit and let somebody hear, and they be like, "Who is that? Man, who is that?" And I'll tell them, and I'm like, "They've been out for like years, man. I never heard of that." But that's because you gotta dig, and that's the thing about I say about the internet. That's what's so that we are blessed to live in that era of the internet. You can go back and find stuff that you was looking for, and you can find stuff now, but you don't have to settle for less. You don't have to settle for what they give you. Go dig, go beyond. It's so much good music out here beyond this. Man, it's some good stuff. And you got to go global with it. You can't just stick to America. You can't even just stick to a couple of countries. You got to go around. Like it's some good artists all around the world.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You don't even have to, they can sing it like it's a Japanese girl named Adora Jazz. She
Mhm.
sings in Japanese and English, but she got a whole album she's singing in Japanese. Man, this cold. I don't know what she's saying, but it's cold. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it's tight.
I got a couple DJs that taught me how to play golf. One from England. He's not here near. He's back in England, but he's a DJ. He's a DJ, and he left me a couple CDs, man. From when I let me see. I'm gonna say they probably about man
Better keep them.
15 years old, and they house. They're techno. I like
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. I like that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah,
I like that tuk, 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 tuk,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
got the singing. I like it. Tuk, tuk, tuk,
yeah.
tuk. I like this. I don't know. I like it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So
It pumps you up. It pumps you up.
yeah, but this he did it himself, and it's tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
And it's not super fast. It's just that nice.
Right, that nice tempo.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah,
I like that, man. I'm different, man. I like you said, you like that, you love music. I used to
I
DJ.
like that stuff too.
I got albums. I love music. I love all genres. I
Me
don't
too.
stick to one genre. If I, you know, if I can mix, you know, because I like to still mix and stuff. I got to give me some tables again. So you
Yeah,
know that I got to get back into my music stuff too, for sure. I
for
miss it,
sure.
man.
That's the hobby. That's the hobby.
Yeah, it's a
That's
good
the
hobby. It's
hobby.
relaxing, you know. Along with doing my artwork, the art's cool. That's my art, my therapy. But I miss the music. I miss that music too. Putting them albums together, putting the album and putting them. Man, I miss zoning out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that.
Yep.
I miss it. I
So
miss it.
dope.
Hey, everybody on TikTok, thank you for coming in and supporting me tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I got a lot of people in my live, man. Good Lord.
That's what's up.
A lot of people. A
Get
lot of
it
people.
up. Damn,
I
boy, my
appreciate everybody coming in tonight. But again, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to YouTube. I love to have you a part of my family. We talk about all sorts of things. I cook on there. I do art. Me and Mr. Rico, we talk about everything. So make sure you come on in, everybody. Make sure you come on in. I appreciate you. All right. All right. We are live. We are live. We are live twice. This is the first time I've done this. We are live twice. We're on YouTube and we're on TikTok. So you're a part of history, people. You're a part of history. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up, though. Everybody that's watching, make sure you thumbs up. We need more thumbs up. We're not getting enough thumbs up. You got to like the video when you come in. Make sure you like the video. When you come in the house, wipe your feet and thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Oh man, we got some better weather coming, Mr. Rico. Are we heading for some more flooding? What's going on?
man, man, it's Indiana. It's so unpredictable.
It's
It's so
flooding it's flooding everywhere.
I know.
It's not looking good. It's in Kentucky. You know, I love Kentucky, man. Kentucky is flooded
Mhm.
certain areas real bad. So I'm praying for those people down there, whoever's involved in any floods. I hope you're safe. If you see any high water, turn around, go the other way. Please don't get stuck. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Again, I'm Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube. We're on TikTok tonight and we're on YouTube. So again, thank you for coming with me live. Thank you for this journey. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Come on in. Come on in, everyone.
Man,
Anything
boy.
else, Mr. Rico? They still
No, did
talking about, huh?
you about the train jumping off the track on Southeast?
Was that here? I saw that. Was that here?
Yeah, that was here. I know exactly.
Wow, man, that's a
Right,
first. That's a first.
right there by the junkyard. I think it's Clayton's or something. Right there on Southeastern and between Sherman, between Sherman
Wow.
and
He said
Sherman
a
and Wolf.
train jumped off. He's a train derailed in Indianapolis, Indiana today. I'm like, wow. I saw that on Facebook, but I wasn't sure where it was at. I've never seen anything like that in person. Wow.
Yeah, nobody. Luckily, thank God, nobody was under there, and it happened on a Sunday. Because if it happened on a weekday, because that's a busy road, but it happened on a Sunday where the traffic is not
That could have been
bad.
real. That could have been
It would
real ugly. Real ugly.
that would have been not nice. That would
No,
have been not nice.
no.
And it wasn't the bridge. The bridge didn't collapse. They checking it anyway for protocol, but the train just jumped off and jumped into
It,
the street.
and that train's probably old, man. You know, we got old stuff, that old trains, old.
Oh, CSX
Ain't
train.
no telling. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling, dude.
Yeah, it's probably old, probably an older train. And man, whew, that's something, man.
Yeah,
But that's what I say. You gotta stay prayed up. Gotta do right. Gotta have a
absolutely.
relationship. I
Absolutely.
mean, even if you not close to God like that, you got to have some kind of relationship with
I
some kind of
agree.
higher power. Even if man, it's always somebody to tell you not to believe or want you to think different or whatever. That's whatever. Believe what you want to believe, but believe it's something bigger than you.
I agree.
Believe
I
that.
agree.
Like you.
Um, People still talking about the ladies, the BBLs, man, that died, man. I mean, ladies, please can reconsider the BBLs. Please reconsider the BBLs. We do not have a problem with natural women. Get in the gym and work it out. If you were born with no ass, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes it may just not be in the cards for you. A man will still love you for you, sweetheart. Believe me, a man will still love you for you.
Or don't do it. So
It just,
don't go
it's
too
just,
so extreme with it.
it's just not worth. It's not worth your life. If you can't afford to get it done right and by a seriously reputable doctor, do not have anybody cutting on your ass. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Too many women out here dying, getting silicone and fix a flat and rubber cement injected in their asses and dying from it. Have you heard of that, Rico?
I did, and I did, man. And that lets you know what kind of human beings the people are rotten. Like you got doctors that'll do it, and
Hey, Jerice,
you got the chicks that just want to do it and do self surgery on themselves. So
they're so desperate, Rico, that they want surgery so bad that they'll just believe what anybody says.
I mean, that attention is an addiction.
Attention is
Attention is an
it is
addiction.
it's super addictive. I call it attention whores. Yeah, it attention now. You know, when I ride down the street and I look over to the right of me a lot of times in my work van and I see a young lady doing this. Look, it's
Selfie.
all about that, man. I mean, I've never seen that shit so much like um being a narcissist or being all about you is real. I mean, I see that all day, every day. Look at me, take a picture.
Now, loving yourself is one thing. Like loving yourself is one thing.
You can love yourself, but taking pictures and sending them to
But
people all day,
always just like
you know.
I mean what? And then some complain about the attention they get. But look, you think you're not you draw attention to do certain things. When you say, when some people say certain stuff, you're gonna draw attention.
Right.
But then when negative attention comes, you can't handle it. So watch. Sometimes just gotta be filter about yourself. You gotta watch what you say, even though you want to say, but sometimes you gotta just be like, all right, I'm gonna say it this way because if I say it this way, then I still might attract the wrong attention. But still, I know how to handle it if I say it this way. But man, but you got some chicks or some dudes that just talk so sexual, and then when it comes at them, don't talk to me like it. That's disrespect. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. Dude in my inbox. This dude in my inbox. Da, da, da. You talk like a slut. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You talk like one. What they say? Flies like doo doo. You act like doodoo, you go on track flies, and
Yeah.
that's the law of nature. So
Hey,
dang,
everybody on TikTok. Hey, we're having a good discussion. We're just talking about different things. We were talking about the earlier the Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony thing down in Texas, but we're just kind of having a flow now, talking about the BBLs, the attention women are, and at the end of the day, it's about a lot of attention that a lot of women haven't gotten before, but then some of these women have gotten attention, but Rico, sometimes they want it the rest of their lives.
yeah,
You can't compete with young women. You can't compete with these young girls. You got old women over 50 getting a BBL is not right.
women getting them that don't need them is not right.
That true. You
I
know,
just say women get them, we don't need one.
and
What
get in
you
the
do?
gym. Get in the
You was
gym.
already strapped. You was already strapped, and they get it anyway.
Right. You already had a nice shape. You know, come on. Leave it
Seen
alone.
it. I seen it. I seen that before. Like, damn.
Now
Wait
you
a
want
minute.
to look like a but now you want to look like a cartoon character.
Okay. You know, some just go too far. Some go too far, man. Some just be like, all right, now your ankles is this big. Now you getting the ice cream cone. Now you starting to look like an ice cream cone. Like, come on now. A real drumstick. Real drumstick.
A real live drumstick. Man, I've
Real
seen
drumstick.
a lot of women built like that, and it's horrible. It is horrible.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not talking about you ladies, but hey, leave it alone if you need to leave. Just leave. Sometimes you need to leave it alone. Leave your body alone. Get in the gym. I don't know. Just the other stuff, going the cheap route is not working. It's
Yeah.
unsafe.
That's
Stop.
the key thing you just said. Now, if they want to do that, if they want to do that, you free to do it. But go get the professional that has 5-star doctors that has those check boxes, all boxes checked. He don't have to worry about comebacks. Don't have to worry about nothing. If anything happened, he has this. You know, you get them doctors. Don't forget all that, man. Because they got them out here. You got some real doctors is out here. You know, like, all right, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna make sure nothing. You good. You don't have to worry about losing sleep. So you
Speaking of
know,
sleep, when I get these done, I'm gonna make sure I've already went to a lady, a specialist, a plastic surgeon, and she gets rid of
oh,
these.
so yeah,
Yeah, and I can't go to somebody that does it out of their home. I can't, hey, because
yeah,
I might end up blind.
yeah. You
So
got to have the right equipment to perform the right
e-
procedures, and some of it
exactly, exactly,
it's
exactly.
just yeah. You want to do that, of course, because that's your eyes and or anything around it.
Miss Kizzy, hey, what's going on now? Miss Keita, keeping it real with Keita's on TikTok. We got TikTok and YouTube. We're going live. We're live on both. Again, everybody, thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. I want everybody on TikTok. I want you to go over to Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have you a part of my family. Come on in. Come on in. Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube, everybody. I need you to just jump on over there, subscribe, and be a part of the team. Be a part of the team. And I'd love to have you a part of my topic whenever. You can always come on, whoever you are, you can come on and we can do a show together. You let me know what you might want to do, and me and Mr. Rico may have you on. So you jump on there, subscribe, and I'll let you know. But definitely love to have you all a part of the family. Again, thanks for coming in, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. We are live. We're live twice tonight. Thank you. Buenos dias, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Yes. All right.
Man, just trying to ginger this little thing around my ankle. That's my
It's
bad. My bad, audience.
hey, it's getting ready to rain, so you might feel some pain tomorrow.
It's raining tonight.
I think it's gonna rain again tomorrow, right? I believe because my
No.
ankle's starting to hurt. My ankle's starting to hurt now. It's
Yeah, this
starting to hurt.
joint is swole. It's swole too.
Yeah.
Lord. It looked like the man's foot on. I'm gonna get you sucker.
Oh shit, man. Watch
Man, watch out now.
it. Hey man. Hey
Watch
Rico.
out.
What? Hey, so check it. I gotta get this videotape that I gotta get it converted over to a DVD. I need to get it converted over to a CD. You know anybody can do that? A VHS tape?
I think you can go to that. It's a computer shop, dude to fix computers and all this stuff. I think he
Well,
does.
I
Yeah.
got every when I tell you I got every rap video. I taped it when we went to Broad Ripple. I got every rap video. I mean stuff people that ain't even around no more, one hit wonders. Raheem, I mean stuff that you gonna be like, man, I got everything, all original. LL, I Need Love. I got BDP. I got everything. So finesse and sequence, all of that. I got
Yeah,
all of that on tape.
I remember that. I remember that bass game.
The
Boom, boom,
smooth
boom,
tip.
boom.
Remember that? Hey,
Yeah,
I taped
that's
everything
Sweet
off of
Tea,
Yo
ain't it?
MTV Raps.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sweet Tea.
Yeah, Sweet Tea. I got all the videos from Yo MTV Raps. I taped
Yeah,
them all when did Yo MTV Raps come on? Saturday mornings?
Yo MTV Rap Saturday nights,
It wasn't Saturday morning?
Saturday evening when it first started off.
Because that was on MTV.
Yeah, it came on Saturday evening.
Evenings. Okay.
First,
Okay.
at first.
And then remember the box?
Yup,
I
Channel
used to
47.
I got, hey man, I got some music, man. I used to
Channel
call in,
47.
man. My mother was mad at me, man. I called in,
Right.
man.
Channel 47.
I called in the box, man. I ain't gonna lie. I called in on the box, man.
Oh man, the box, man.
Yeah, they had some good videos on there, man. Hey, and it's crazy because you used to see when you was dialing, you would see your
Yeah.
number on the
You
bottom.
know, and you sit there watching, waiting on your video to come
Yeah,
on.
it was like a TV jukebox. You would see
Yeah, it
your
was.
number go in. You'd be like, "Ah, that's me right there."
Yeah. They about to play
Yeah,
my
yeah.
I'm about to sit here before I go outside and watch this video
Yeah,
first. And then
man, it
I'm
was
going
the good
outside.
days. I got to get that converted over because I want to watch some of those videos, man. Mr. Tremaine let me play. He let me play them in class the last day of school.
I think I heard about that.
He let me. I remember he said you could bring it to school. We sat in there and he let me play. We had like a little party. It was the last day of school. I ain't gonna never forget that. Yep,
I
Mr.
think I heard
Tremaine.
that.
Damn, man, it was back in the days, boy. Shit. Yeah, but man, this was a good live. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Nice live, nice live. We stretched it out tonight. All right. How many people I got on here tonight?
Check
Here.
it out for the folks out there. TV land.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know how many people. Looks like a lot though. I appreciate
Good.
everybody coming in tonight here on TikTok. Thank you. I'm Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube. Again, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, we do topics. We do all sorts of things like that. We cook. We do art. All sorts of things. So make sure you tune in. I greatly appreciate you subscribing to Lifestyles with Eric. Again, thank you. Thank everybody. Thanks everybody that is already a part of Lifestyles with Eric. Appreciate you. Right on. I'll see you Wednesday, Mr. Rico. All righty. Have a good one, man. Hope you feel better, brother. All right.
I've seen a little young nurse. No, I see.
What'd you say, bro?
See the nurse, she was flirting with me, so she our age though. She around our age, so
You talking about? Okay, okay.
yeah. I see the nurse. The nurse came
You,
outside.
you might
So I'll
have to
be
go
back.
back up there, huh?
I gotta go back. They said I have to. They sent me
Okay.
the text that you gotta follow up therapy. So
Okay, cool. Bet. All right,
maybe
man.
it's a positive thing after all.
You never know. You never know.
Never know.
Let's see
Never
what
know.
happens,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Eric, for the
All right, my
invite.
brother. Peace.
Yep.
Smoke you
Peace,
good
bro.
one.
Man, I'm at to order pizza. I can't cook right now.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then. Right on.
Right on, bro.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty.